Yo guys, what is up and welcome back to some Anime Eternal. The update, like 13 part 2, has just released, so they've added a Ghoul raid, world 17, key exchanger shop, okay, added Ghoul mask power, drops in Ghoul raid, added Ghoul raid achievements, added 2 new auras, world 13 and 16, added progression raid, only progressional tokens, world 9, new Game Pass, fast star opens, buffed powers, okay, new code. Okay, so what we're going to do, first of all, is we're going to go over here, because as you can see, I have reached the next level to prestige. So we're going to put on our energy, we're getting 500, about 500 VGN, we're going to do that, there we go. And then we're going to go all the way over here, we're going to, oh, actually we don't even reset, so never mind. We're just going to turn back on our damage and AFK on these C guys. Over here. There we go. So we should be getting a lot of XP. Let's turn both of those on. So, let's see here. They've added a mask thing at World 17 key exchange. Okay, let's do that really fast. So exchange shop, World 17, sure. There we go. We probably can't do those, but we'll try. 2 new orbs, we'll get that in a second. Progressional raid, only progression tokens, World 9. Okay. There we go. We'll get those as well. We'll try those. Add a progression rate achievements. Okay, new Game Pass, faster star opens. We already have it, but let's see. 50% faster. Okay, that's pretty nice. And then buffed powers for a lot of damage. And then 1 energy one as well. Okay, so let me put in these codes as well. Okay, guys, so now I believe sometimes you do have to like close out the game and then reopen it because it does just like stay. But yeah, I should be getting 4 every single time, which is obviously a lot better. So I'm kind of just going to sit here, wait till it catches completely back up, and then just type in whatever number it is. So I'm just going to sit here for a couple of minutes, I guess, and just start leveling up a bunch, and then we can go check out all of the new stuff. Alright guys, well, we have gotten this Phantom card grenade, which is nice. It's a lot better than the, 3 times we had. Now it's a 10 times. So pretty good. Our stats are also looking like... we have 124, so it's like we're getting an 8 times boost, which is kind of crazy. Now we need to get to, what, 230, level 230 in order for it to prestige again? Okay. But I guess let's drop that. Let's put this and this on. Energy, how much energy are we getting now? We're getting 1.27 UVG. Okay. Definitely a lot better, I believe. Okay, let's go up here. Oh, we have an energy macaron. Let's use that. Let's use some energy potions. Okay, cool. So let's go to area 1. Right over here. Claim these. Make sure you guys claim these every single time. And then where was this at? Area 9? Actually, let's go to world 13 first and see what this aura is about. I imagine this aura is going to be on the SS enemy, but I'm going to look at these enemies just in case, because sometimes... not auras, but accessories are on these kind of enemies, but it looks like no. So let's go over to the boss. If you guys don't know where these SS boss is, it's right over here. As you guys can probably not tell, I kind of have a hard time telling. It's right here, I believe. Yeah, it's just a ladder that you can take. It's kind of just like darker, but there we go. Boom, and then let's grind this guy. I assume this guy has the aura. Let's click on it. Can we click on it from all the way back here? Yeah, it's a 2 times energy instead of a, I believe I have a 1.5. Yeah, so let's grind this until we get it, and then we can go over to area 16 and figure out what that one is. All right, guys, we got it, and we're going from what? We're at 1.73. We're at 1.44. Okay, so it's not like that crazy of an increase, but it is definitely an increase nonetheless. Now, this one, I imagine this area 16 one will probably be damage, if I had to guess. Probably... oh, we probably can't even do Area 16. Okay, so let me figure out where this boss is. Okay, guys, so I believe, once again, if we can jump over here. Let's go over here. You have to turn off your clicker and this as well. And, yeah, right here is climb up. Okay. He has 195 NVG. He has a experience one. Okay, that's really good for grinding experience. Now, unfortunately, a lot of times I'm grinding experience. You know, I'm doing it with my energy team, but it looks like that's not gonna be the case whenever I get that. Okay, so added a ghoul thing at area 17. Add a progression raid only, so world 9. Okay, let's go to world 9 and figure out what this progressional raid is. I imagine most of them will be in the back, so maybe this one will be in the back as well. If not, okay, I guess I will have to find it. All right, I think this is it right over here. Yeah, progression raid right here. So let's see. It drops nothing. It drops the same thing as everything else. Okay, I thought it would have something else. What does it say it drops? Progression rate achievements. Okay, so it looks like all this is here for, and we can't AFK it like this. All this is here for is to get newer items, or I believe is to get newer things, like the golden stuff and everything like that. So I guess we might as well just run it, especially for the achievement at the very least, because we are getting like monarch tokens and all this stuff, which is nice. So let's run this, and then this is area 9, and then they've added achievements, and then vanity, button, and all powers, don't really care. Visual, and then new game pass, and they buffed all this stuff, new codes. So all I have to do after this, hopefully I can get to 1,000. And then after this, we've already gotten the first aura. We need the second, but we're not strong enough. Progression raid, we're doing that right now. All we need to do is do the area 17 raid. So we will be grinding up some power for just a bit. Let me just put on a couple more chocolate bars, and boom, and then let me just grind up some power a bit, and I'll see you guys back once we hopefully have gotten to wave 1,000. Alright guys, we have been AFKing for a decent bit. You know what we can do actually? We can go over here. Sure, put all this in, just one, thank you. So we can actually do 824. Reset. Do we not have any reset points? Have we not been getting reset points? Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see. Can we exchange shop? Can we get 2? Yeah, we can get 2. Alright. I thought we have been buying those. I've been goofing, haven't been buying those. I definitely need to buy those every single day. But there we go. Let's put 824 into that. And then let's go. Let's pause this, pause this. Let's go to the last area, area 17. It's not looking too great already. Even with my damage stuff, it's just not... I do have the damage on, yeah. Okay. I feel like I was gonna be a lot stronger here, but my bad. This is the investigators. There's also something I noticed. There is a daily quest now over here. I don't know if that was in the thing or not, but you can just do these for potions. You just have to get the 50, so you just have to do it one time. I will probably do them off camera. We'll see. I think the thing's over here. Yeah, Ghoul raid is right here. I'm not too sure if we can do this. It does have a ghoul. Okay. Oh, okay. This isn't too bad. 2 times of everything is very nice. And then this one, it just drops the stuff. Okay. So let's just do this. We've already got an epic, which is nice. We don't really need any of this material. I mean, besides the cognate things, and if it drops the damage cells, which it does, which is absolutely a W. Let's put on my drops for now. Let's put on, not that one, let's put on damage. Let's put on damage macaroni. Let's put on... We don't get that much money for this. We don't get that much. Do we get an okay amount of XP for this, I think. But I mean, I don't have any XP potions on me. And then let's do some, might as well just do one of these, sure. Sure. Let's do a drops potion and a drops, not macaroni, a macaroon, a hot sauce. There we go. So we have that on. So we have max drops right now, and these give 5%. Yeah, basically. We also did do this. I didn't show you guys, but we did get to 1,000. It basically just gives you everything that like the leaf ray gives, just like that. So this one, I mean, we're not gonna be able to get to 1,000 most likely, but maybe we can get to like, what, 300 would be pretty good. We'll see. We do definitely need to AFK for energy more though. But let's just keep doing this. Hopefully we can get lucky getting a decent power. Maybe we can get at least like a legendary or a mythic would be very nice. But yeah, this is kind of all we have to do is just do a bunch of these, because we're basically maxed on everything else besides like stands, titans, and that's kind of it right now. And I mean, I guess our cognate can be a supreme as well. And then we also are missing the new aura, I guess, as well, and it's kind of it. Then all we really have to do is just go through and do all of these index avatar thingies, which we're trying to do. But I'm kind of just going to sit here, go through all this stuff, and I'll see you guys back once we are kind of at our limits. It looks like it's coming up soon because I am not one-shine them anymore, so might as well just go back to my max damage setup. Alright, guys, well, let's see here. I've done something, so, let's actually see. We've gotten this up to, what, 40? 41. Okay, that's not bad. Kagane still just this, not a Supreme, which is unfortunate. I actually thought we just spun on one. I think that was a legendary. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is go over here. Where is the breathings? There we go. I did, unequip. There we go. I did have to unlock it too. I really hate unlocking these because I always feel like I'm gonna delete them. Alright, we have to go to our thing first. It's very complicated sometimes. Basically just when you're dumb. Alright, let's go over here. Now we can spin on the sword. Make sure it's the right one. Yes, with the water breathing, we have to get up to a thunder for 15%. Now, the good thing is that these don't actually roll off of my mythic. Let's say I didn't get anything above, like, a legendary. I would still keep the mythic, which is super nice. So you're not actually, like, risking anything here. You're just trying to go for the phantom, which maybe we can get it. Probably not, but I guess we'll see. Alright guys, so we actually did not get very lucky. It's okay, I honestly wouldn't expect it. I've been getting pretty lucky recently, but that's okay. So there we go, make sure it's locked. Let's do equip best energy. And if we go to our powers, we have a mythic one of these, which is super nice. We're getting 208 VGN. However, if we reset, boom, we're getting now almost 2 UVG, which is pretty good. If we, can we power, if we take this off, let's see. So we're getting 1.92 UVG. Now we're getting 749. So yeah, pretty nice. Let's activate that, So we're getting, what, 4.23 UVG with everything active, which is super, super nice. There's nothing else that we can really do right now. Besides just AFK, we are one rank off of maxing, which, honestly, if I AFK for just a couple of hours, I should be able to get it. If we go all the way back to World 1, if we look... yeah, so we need to get to 230, that's fine. I honestly should have checked to see if I was strong enough to beat the World 16 guy, because I actually didn't check with my damage and all my damage stuff if I was able to beat that boss, but that's okay. We can probably beat it tomorrow. Like I said, if we just AFK a while, we'll probably wake up with a bunch of XP, or a bunch of energy, sorry, we can rank up and everything. But I don't really need to AFK on these guys or anything anymore, so what I'm going to do is AFK area 16 once again for the stands. Maybe I can wake up with a third Supreme, which would be pretty nice. So I'm just going to AFK right here. Hopefully I can get enough for that. Like I said, make sure we got to get all of our boom, boom, boom. And then, I mean, might as well just use, I guess that's fine. Use a bunch of these potions. Make sure you guys are always using your potions just because why not? Might as well just use those. Do I have any coffee? I do have some coffee. Nice. Alright, there we go. I'm just going to AFK just like this. We're getting 4.23 UVG. Like I said, should be able to get up to this in probably a couple of hours, rank up, and then we'll be all good there. But if you guys did enjoy Update 13 Part 2, let me know in the comments and let me know what your guys' thoughts on this update are. I think it's pretty good. They added 2 new ores, which are pretty nice. They added a new world thing, which does help a decent bit. The progression rate is pretty good. To me, it kind of just seems like a dungeon, but you can AFK it basically, and it gives you more achievements, and it also just gives you a bunch of rewards for around that area, which is still pretty nice. And then a new game pass, which is okay. I actually haven't checked that out. Let's actually see. I don't really need to check it out, but... Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty fast. Alright. Yes, I'm definitely going to be able to get those phantoms pretty fast, which is nice. All I really have to do now is honestly go through the worlds and get better guys so I can work on this avatar, though. I did just get 5% more energy, though, which is pretty nice. But yeah, they have that, and then they've buffed a bunch of stuff, which is super nice. Let's actually, I mean, like, let's just see. The Automatopoeia before, I believe, was a 2x. Now it's a 6x, which is pretty good. I believe the Kagane is 10x. Okay, I don't actually remember what it was before. The ultimate skills, I don't think were super high. Yeah, I'm pretty sure before max was 10. I'm not really too sure, but yeah, definitely really nice that they buffed all those. Gonna help people out a bunch, and then the codes as well. But let me know what your guys' thoughts on the update in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!